everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy to be back with you talking about something different than other videos because I feel like although I got these whole week's topics listed out, however, I feel like there's something on my heart I'd like to share with you first before I started filming other topics regarding, as always, conscious manifesting this SP bag. So this is something I wish I had a video to click on back when I started conscious manifesting, when I was learning and looking and just wanted things to work out, how my thoughts create my reality, how I had impressed my subconscious mind all these years up to that point to create what I experienced back then. And yeah, just I wanted answers. I was desperate for answers, right? I was desperate for answers to get the idea exactly how my reality actually works, right? Why this is how it works, how the way I impressed my subconscious mind could actually create the reality I experience, like exactly how this stuff works and does it even work. I just wanted answers. And aside from that, I also wanted to have that SP in my life. I wanted that text message, I wanted that phone call, I wanted that day, I wanted that commitment. So this is, please see this video as a video like that. I wanted to offer my point of view, as always, my opinion, and also when it comes to conscious manifesting in general, how I have evolved over the years. And it's been an amazing journey. It's by no means saying it's been an easy journey, but I am just saying anything you have impressed on your subconscious mind, that is what you get to be pushed out to your 3D reality for you to have, taste, experience, and just use all your 5 senses to have that experience. So that is basically how that works. So impressing subconscious mind to a point that it is completely saturated in this new reality is the work, and there is no one else in the world can do that job, can do this work for you other than yourself. Yes, somebody else can definitely help you manifest your specific person back. You know, they can be going into their subconscious mind and as 4D world, as their imagination to see how you're doing so well. However, we do not want to rely on others to help ourselves to manifest what we actually want. So as soon as we know how this stuff actually works, it definitely works. I have had heaps of manifestations in my own life. I actually conscious manifested my thyroid cancer away. It was cancer, it was serious. I have consciously manifested just large sums of money in my life, and it's just not to me, no one, no thing can convince me otherwise. This stuff actually works, and this has been working since the beginning of, there is no beginning, there is no end. So this stuff works. So now you are in this stage of, if you are right now just desperately wanting to have that text message from your specific person, I want you to hear me out on this, right? There is a high possibility that right after you got that contact, right, you guys got back together. There is a very high possibility for you guys to be together and break up again because of your insecurities, and you don't perceive yourself as a high value person, right? Woman or man. So That is why I do not really talk about how to manifest a contact message to start my channel, to begin my channel with. And I'm not actually planning it. Yes, it can be fun, it can be exciting as soon as you got that contact from SP. You know, you might feel like, oh my goodness, this works. Yes, this works, but that is not your end scene unless you just want this person, and unless you never went into your subconscious mind as your imagination to have this end scene with your specific person, is a proposal, is a happy marriage, is them holding your hands, walking on the beach, talking about, I am so happy we're finally in a commitment relationship. Unless you just want a text message from specific person, that is your absolutely end scene. Do not conscious manifest no contact, no text message back, no phone call back, because that is not your end scene. And if you have gone to imagination, you have imagined your end scene as any other end scene but a text message, then right now you want a text message, you are messing with the middle. You are absolutely messing with the middle, because let's just say subconscious mind arranges you guys to be running into each other at a grocery store or a cafe or wherever that could be, right? You do not know with your single track mind, and this is something I reminded myself again and again and again and again. Whatever I manifest, whoever I manifest in my life, I stop, I give up on one mind, this operating, perceiving how my bridges of incidents come about, because I do not know. And I could be so want to be in charge, you know, in every step of the way, micromanaging as you call it. Hey, but that is not the way. So at the beginning, you just need to drop it all together, to let your subconscious mind, let God, whatever you call it, infinite intelligence, to arrange these bridges of incidents for you. And that is that is absolutely perfection, that you have no idea, because that is out of your current perception. And meantime, you just have this full faith, just conviction. You live your life as a person who already got her wish fulfilled. And what a beautiful life that could be, other than stressing over a text message. So, but this video, I'm not implying you do whatever you want to do. I'm not telling you what to do. I do not intend to control no one. I'm just saying this is my truth. And whenever I used to wanted to manifest a text message from someone, it just stressed me out in all these ways, and it heavily affected me along my conscious manifesting journey. And that is the very last thing I want, especially if you are just starting out on this manifesting journey. All you would like to have is to have a list and write down these things you want to compliment on your hair, on your looks, on your whatever, right? On your car, on your height, on your demeanor, on your physique, whatever that is. And a cup of coffee, a free cup of coffee, a free meal, a free ride, a free anything you want. You want to have this list ready. So every single morning, write down a few things and to see them get to play it out in their very own way into your physical reality. And this is what you actually start out when you start this out as the conscious manifesting journey. When you start out, you do this list and you have your thoughts together when it comes to certain things other than manifesting this SP, to help you to offer this evidence, so you have fuller confidence that this actually works, right? And you use that, all your confidence or your faith, and you manifest so-called bigger things as a SP or a successful career or a large sums of money, whatever you wish, right? However, if at the beginning stage you just want to have a text message from someone, you know, SP or whomever else, you just want this text message, then that actually potentially you're setting yourself up for failure. And please don't do that. Again, I can only be offering from my point of view, this is not going to be helpful unless that is your very end. That is your end thing with SP. You'll be like, yeah, okay, I got the text message, all good, right? You can be, hang out with whoever. If you want this happy marriage, go to this end. Create different things in your imagination indicating you're in this happy marriage. Celebrating your second anniversary in a restaurant, holding hands at the beach, appreciating each other for putting up with each other in a beautiful way for the past 3 years, for the past 30 days. Things like this. So always go to the end and stop messing with the middle, right? So if you all of a sudden you run into SP, let's just say a scenario like this, you run into SP in a coffee shop, and they later on, somehow, you guys run into each other. Maybe you had a chat, you said, how are you? And they said, this and that. And then you guys, nothing happened for another 2 weeks. And until you guys ran into each other again, then maybe you guys went out for lunch or just, I don't know, something, right? To get that situation started for you. And then maybe 3 months down the road, you wanted to start dating and your person says yes, and you started to hang out, and another breakup happened, and every single detail played out is to be played out toward your end thing. So you just need to have this faith that everything is working toward your end goal, your end thing. So I just listed some things that can be such a blow on people that just are desperate, want this happy relationship with SP. However, there are things that you cannot control in between. You can't just be like, oh yeah, we just have a text message and go on 10 days and we just got engaged, and the next week we got married, and everything happened in 4 months. And all things are possible. However, it needs to be played out in a very natural way. And how natural it is for you to have it as the natural way in your subconscious mind without macro managing. You just need to go into your subconscious mind to impress it as it's a happy process. It is when we get together, everything in between, you intend it is happy. You intend, your subconscious mind is directing you to the bridges of instance are good for both parties, are playing out for the good, right? So again, without micromanaging, you just need to go into your subconscious mind. That is why you imagine again and again. I would say 5 days in a row, 10 days in a row, then you drop it. I will talk about drop it versus drop the desire in the upcoming video. I actually prepared that content for all you guys out there. Let go, I will talk about all of it. And before that, I just would like for you to know that the amount of days you go into your imagination is, it depends, right? It depends how you feel. If you feel you're so saturated in that and seeing, and you feel so good, you don't feel the need to go into it for, let's say you, after 10 days, you imagine you went into the end scene. Different end scenes, but indicating the same thing. Let's say happy marriage or a proposal, right? You guys got engaged. Congratulations, everything is set into motion. You are off to go. Okay, meaning you have planted the seed properly. However, so this is time for you to drop it. As you stop imagining for some time until you feel this anxiousness coming up again, negative emotions, negative thoughts regarding this topic again, then pick it up. Start imagining maybe after 2 weeks, after 10 days. So you give it a time for your subconscious mind to arrange things as you release the tension, wanting to control it, right? So I know this video is a little bit all over the place. However, I just wish somebody had this talk for me to reassure me that things work out in a way as how we impress our subconscious mind. It is not about you holding on to grudges and resentment toward SP. And to truly, this is something else I would like to just mention a little bit, is if you just cannot forgive SP, right? And some way, somehow, in my personal experience, I felt like it was because I couldn't forgive myself for creating the terrible circumstances in between me and SP. So I had to go into my imagination to actively forgive myself for creating all these unwanted circumstances, right? So Ho'oponopono was my go-to, so you can definitely check it out. It is so healing, it's so amazing. So again, this video is a little bit all over the place. I will be back with let go, drop it versus drop the desire. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if this helped you in any way. I'll be back. Thank you so much.